Hey there, YouTubes. I got a fresh new video here for Town Hall 16. A good setup for it. It's pretty much similar to my Town Hall 15. So Town Hall 15 version 2, we just extended the lanes a little bit, and then also put the walls on the corners here, just swapped them out with the ones that were there, just so you can get this nice little flame effect going through the Tunnel of Death. Or the Maze of Death, whatever you want to call it. Look at that, doesn't it look good? Alright, so with this it just extends the outside, so added these 5 here, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, and the exact same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that added to the system. And then it gets this nice little design. It pretty much has the same exact effect as my previous video on the Town Hall 14 version, or Town Hall 15 version 2. So this is the Town Hall 16, and it works quite good. I farm G with it. Starting to play around with H. I will, once I can complete H, I will show you guys the setup that I used for that. So, but I might give you some secrets. I'm finding for a setup like this, when I'm actually trying to go for H, it actually does better to put my towers on the inside and my vaults and stuff on the outside, because then the omnicopters have to go further in to get to the base, and they're going to get hit by my heroes faster. But this particular base setup that I'm using, and how it can make it into a little deeper into H. So I'm gonna see what I can do to see if this base can make it deep into H. Otherwise, Cloverleaf does H pretty well. So Cloverleaf chews up H, and I did show Cloverleaf base design of that earlier, so you can take a look at that one. But otherwise, if you want to be farming G with no garrison, no troops, I still do throw up some bombs sometimes. Sometimes I don't, so that's up to you. I still put in there just for the guaranteed kill. I'd rather have the guaranteed. But if you, on a very limited amount of time, you just need to click and go, well, click and go. So there we go. All right. You see them all go in there and die, and look at that, they get chewed up. They got more of a little zigzag to go through there, so they shouldn't do as much damage to our towers. We should pretty much only get slivers worth of damage on our tower. Now you can see on the outer edge that I made this like little wall thing here, and that wall is basically just so I only have one wave that deals with the wall of buildings, so I don't have to worry too much. There's only one wave that could possibly have heroes and stuff coming in with with the mecha men then to target your heroes. But by segmenting them like this, you know, you only have to deal with that once, and usually that once they're pretty well segmented and separated because how long the walk is. This little guy did it all on his own. He's like, I can do it. And how are we coming on the other side? We should be able to clear up Paladin before those other ones get here. The Paladin took out all my bombs. Oh well. Gave us some more revite on my Thunder God. It'll be okay. So here they come. And here they get toasted. So they're going to run for that and do a smidge of damage. And there you go. So, like I said, this is very, very similar to my earlier setup, Town Hall 15 V2. And it works pretty much the same. So it's just extending the lanes even more, giving you more breathing room. And that more breathing room just allows you to do that more. Now the thing that really does damage to the towers are just really the griffins and the little guys, and So might at some point throw a cannon back in here because I don't know, just to clean up those little guys. Because that's what I use at the lower levels to clean up the little guys, is a cannon. Cannon just go poof, and they all go bye-bye. But it's not like it matters. I can still clear G either way. I'm starting to focus my efforts on H than I. Trying to figure out what I need to do to get that going. I have an idea. It's a little crazy, but and it's actually why one of my lower levels I'm getting up higher, because the idea plays around with having less buildings. But with the new patch that'll be coming out, it might be better to have buildings, because that might's going to give you a buff. We're going to have to see. I have to play around with that to know more. So, as you can see, I can just keep farming away at this. Done it plenty of times. I'll do it again. God, I love that EXP. But I'll show you why the EXP doesn't matter. Like when I started doing this base, my heroes were all like 111, 112, and they jumped to 120 like extremely fast because I used no garrisons. So, and it brought about another problem, which I've told some people about. The problem it brings about is that all you guys get starred up. you get the shiny going on, where you got to get a ton of EXP to get that character up to the next level, like 50,000, I say. So yeah, that's the downside to this base, is you get the XP so fast that all you guys get started up and you need tons of HP. But if you have tons of HP, it's not a downside to you. You're perfectly fine then. But look at Thunder God, he's plowing away, because I actually had almost enough to get him going when I came up with this base. So there you go. Now I got that up and running. But yeah, so that's what I'm some people asked what I'm running with for my ability, so I got Berserk on this, got War God, and I got Ninja with Sprint. And Ninja's fast, man. He darts out there and then comes right back in. And we got Druid, Flame Guard. That's the skill that I still want to reroll that. And we got Deadly Strikes. I'd really prefer to have Berserk on that, but this is the best thing I could get so far. My rolls have been meh, as you can see. I haven't been lucky with the rolls. So those are the 5 characters that I throw in there, and you can see the organization. So it's Druid, I believe this is Ninja, Thunder God, Pumpkin Duke, Spirit Mage. So there you go. There's the setup. Have a good one, guys. Have a good ones. And enjoy farming G. Keep it up and get the XP. I see some people in my last video posted their links of using the base build here. So have a good one, guys. Take care.